stopping the ball. The points in the paint for a long time were pretty outrageous. Was that kind of what you feared?
Yeah, they do a great job. They're one of the best teams at attacking the paint and continuing to attack the paint. Where if one doesn't, they pass it, the next one does. And they did that, tonight on a consistent basis. Shea got to the paint. We tried to make it tough on him. He's, as we talked before the game, he's an all-star. And we just couldn't stop him. But it's a 6-point game with all that being said, and we take 2 threes, 2 good looks. We missed, and then from there we just were uphill.
A bright spot early on was certainly in offensively and defensively was Reggie, making his 3 threes, and he did a great job on Shea.
Reg was good. Reg was good for us. I thought the guys played really well without Luka. Again, on the road against a team that's playing well, we put ourselves in a position. Again, I think it's 97, 91, and we have good looks. We felt that, we also we're down 9, and we thought we had the rebound. They come, they get the loose ball and score. And so it just, we were close. But again, give them credit. They kept attacking, and they kept to their game plan.
On the other end of giving up paint points, I know Luka gets a lot of y'all's paint points. Should you guys have gotten more paint points than you got tonight, or would that be kind of normal in a game without Luka?
Yeah, I think with the way that we started to shoot the 3, and then also I thought Seawood played well. I thought he played really well for us. He kept us in the game on both ends. We almost played him Luka-type minutes in the sense of playing him, the whole second half. But again, on a back-to-back, I thought the guys who started, again, gave everything they had. Attacking, is something that we have to get better at. I thought Spencer set the table by attacking and finding open guys for shots.
It seemed at times, like in the second quarter, there were some issues, like I think getting entry passes to Christian Wood, and then he kind of cleared out. What did you see from the Thunder defense that kind of created some of those issues? Yeah,
I think when you talk about they're aggressive, they try to front the post. And so, for us to get better with Seawood out there when we make that post entry, we just have to be able to deliver. Or if that's the case, drive it or go away from it to find someone over, because they were tilting. They were giving Seawood a lot of attention. And so it's just being able to read the situation. And so with that, it's sometimes defenses are different with different, teams, and they tilt heavy with the post up with Seawood tonight, and we have to flash. I thought DP in the second half did a better job. Timmy did a better job of flashing, giving us an outlet when they did do that.
Okay, he looked like he took a pretty good shot in the eye.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
He finished.
But we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
We noted, before the game that you guys were hitting the midway point tonight. Given the fact that you have won 8 of your last 10 difficult circumstances tonight, do you feel like you have momentum at this point in the season, or is it yet to be seen because you don't have your whole lineup together?
Yeah, I think we have momentum. I mean, you can't take away the 8 out of 10 that we've won to put ourselves in this position, and every team goes through injuries. Every team goes through a winning streak or a losing streak. And so we have some games here coming up on this road trip, but throughout the season that we'll see where we are as we get healthy.
It seemed tonight that the offense utilized like a horn set often. What do you like about those plays with the offense, especially on the night without Luka Doncic in the lineup?
Well, you're just trying to put guys in a position to be successful and be able to play make or look for their shot. And I thought to keep Spencer in that set with Seawood or DP, with all the switching, it would get us to the elephant that we wanted. And so that was just something that we used a lot tonight. On the roll, I thought there was a lot of great plays, rolling to C Wood and also to DP on the roll with the smaller guy on him to be able to deliver that pass and to be able to catch and finish. So there was a lot of good things out of that set tonight.
Lastly, heard you're going to the national title game tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be there as well.
Should be fun.
How did that come about?
My advisory board membership of the Big 12, and the Big 12 is representing tomorrow, so why wouldn't I be there?
You're in purple, I hope.
I think so. I've heard they've made a jersey, which is kind of cool. But no, to be able to see the national championship game tomorrow should be fun. Yeah, thanks.
Christian, what do you think the biggest reason you guys weren't able to sustain that early lead?
I think it's more so our defense. We were giving up easy drives to the rim. We weren't supposed to let Shea go left. He was going left a lot tonight. And then, they were getting a lot of 50-50 balls that we weren't getting. So that's what I think is a big reason.
The paint obviously didn't look good.
Yeah.
What was happening there? Or is that just part of the deal with Shea being who he is?
He's a great player. He's been having a great season all year. But, like I said, he was getting left, getting downhill, getting to his spots, and, creating for others when he got to his spots, getting a lot of and ones, getting to the free throw line. And we just didn't do a great job of, holding him tonight.
This is the actual midpoint of the season.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on where this team is and where it's headed?
I think we're in a great position. I think, we're going to make a good run in the playoffs. I feel like, we haven't had, everybody all season. And if we did, it's, for a short period of time. And we're still doing good with, key players being out like, Maxey, Doe, Josh. So when those guys get back and we get to full strength, I think we're going to be a scary team. I think what are we, top 4 in the West right now? So I think we're doing a great job. We just have to pick up, where we left off defensively.
Christian, I know these games are going to be frustrating, but it seemed like there's a lot of conversation happening out there. You, Jaden, just figuring things out. How can that help you guys in the future? Just these guys getting minutes and being able to have those conversations.
A lot. That's one thing. We're trying to preach to the team is communication. Jaden is now starting to play a little bit more, so the guys have to figure him out and try and figure out where he likes the ball on the floor. But he's doing a good job of just listening to us and being ready when his name is called. And tonight, some of his shots were falling, but he was being aggressive, and that's what you like to see.
It seemed like at times, especially in the second quarter, that the offense kind of bogged down, with post-entry pass situations. Jason Kidd mentioned that the Thunder were doing a good job of tilting and fronting. What did you see in those situations?
Same thing. They were literally, they didn't care about the weak side. As soon as I posted up, there was already a guy down there on the low side. But we have ways to figure out and score against that. We had a flash guy. Timmy, I think, flashed one time to the free throw line. He had a jumper, but they did a good job of trying to defend in the post and doubling in the post. We just got to be better. All good. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
You guys got off to a really good start. I wonder if at some point did maybe the second game of back-to-back catch up with you guys in any sense?
Man, there's no excuse. I take full responsibility, for this loss. I need to be better throughout the whole entire game, smoking layups. Defensively, I take pride on that on the floor, making sure that guys are in the right spots. I just got to be better, especially on the second time of back-to-back and without one of our main pieces not playing. So this all falls on me, nobody else. That's just how I feel, and I'll be better.
In that regard, though, did you take something good out of this game with Reggie started to see a few fall, and the rookie looked pretty good again?
Yeah, Jaden, looking a lot more comfortable out there on the floor. Reggie doing a great job like he does, being a 3-and-D type player, guarding the best player and knocking down his threes, starting to get his rhythm back. So the second half showed a lot of fight, a lot of heart. we could take that away from this game. With the second quarter, if we had a better second quarter, I feel like we could have definitely put ourselves in position, to win this ball game.
And how much of is this a learning process right now? That Luka's out this game, but so many pieces out. Jaden's playing more minutes. It just seems like there's a lot of moving parts.
There's just a lot of moving parts, but that's part of the season. But I think the positive thing that's going to come out of it is when we get down to the last final stretch of the season, and everybody has that experience right now on the floor. I think it's going to pay off, especially with a lot of guys that are not getting a ton of minutes. But them being out there, knowing their personnel and knowing our defensive tendencies and knowing the plays out there, I think it's going to help us out tremendously down the stretch.
Tonight, notwithstanding, you reached the midpoint of the season officially tonight. How would you sum up the first half of the year?
What's our record? 23-18. It's bad. It could be a lot worse. I think a lot of guys aren't satisfied with our play. We had a lot of bad losses, a lot of losses that we wish we had back. It's a new team, new season, a lot of things to learn with different moving parts. A lot of guys injured, so I think with that being said, I feel like we were in the same position last year, with guys including myself, out with COVID and having guys that don't play that many minutes come in and play hard, and us watching that really propelled us into finishing strong. So I think for the most part, I think we're in that direction.
When you talk about being in the same position around this time last year, then what gives you hope that the second half will be as good as it was?
I think for the most part, for now, we just got to take one game at a time. Most importantly, going to this All-Star break, which is coming up, finishing strong, finishing on a positive note, with a lot of really good challenges for us moving forward, and against really good high-caliber playoff type caliber teams. So for the most part, I think it's going to test us a lot. It's going to show a lot about our team moving forward, but I'm confident.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored a lot of his points in the paint. What challenges did he pose to the defense today?
I think with Shai, he does an amazing job of, getting to the free throw line. When you see a lot of those go in, it opens the door for the rest of your game. Especially with him, he does a great job of just manipulating the defense and lulling you into falling asleep to where he could get crafty and make really nice plays for his team. So each year the young man is getting better and better and better. So you got tip his hat to him for the work that he's put in off season.
You highlighted the second quarter, just looking at the stat sheet. It seemed the offense kind of struggled to get the ball on close entry passes. What did you see kind of in those plays?
I would say for the most part, they did a great job of tilting with the low man coming over early, being behind Seawood, and the guy that's primary defender that's on Seawood fronting him. So it makes it a little bit challenging for the post to go in there. So that's on us. We got to do a better job of that. Weak side got to come up, fill the gap in the middle of the floor, get the ball there, and hopefully have a high-low or weak side corner three. So we just got to be better.